Okay.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Alright, so yesterday we did the wheels on the bus. Today we'll do dragon on the bus. So, long serve basicu, rah, 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 rah. So what is this? What am I doing here? With my little T-Rex claws right here. So basically this attack is exactly like the Three Stooges, where it's an eye gouge. So you go poke the eye, or, I mean, it could go like this, up the nose or up the eye. And that's another difference between when we were talking yesterday about these punches and how they're a little bit, I mean, how it looks like boxing, but it's a little different because boxing's like up here. Now this wouldn't really work if you were doing dragons up here, right? That wouldn't make sense because it would just slip off of them. So this is actually in the form you block right here and you come down. So it's if they're throwing any punches, you block. You know, the contact point is like here, and you could grab like here, scratch, all right? If you have strong fingers, a scratch is more than just a superficial attack. And then you go for the eyes. Then you're saying like, oh, you could break your fingers. Well, you gotta remember, there's not just, so even though you're holding your hands like this, it's not, there are people that have very strong fingers that can like go through like a watermelon or something like that. And even when I taught self-defense classes, some of the women, I taught like female self-defense, some of the women who were from, I mean, they were more from like the Caribbean, and I don't know if they did farming or something, but their fingers were a lot stronger. Now they would probably be more effective with these finger strikes. Me, even though I do Kung Fu, my fingers are actually not as strong as, say, a construction worker or someone who really works out their fingers all the time. So I would only feel comfortable doing this. I mean, yeah, if someone punched my fingers, that would hurt a lot. So what I would think is, I'm not really trying to go hard against their, use my fingers to go against a hard point. Are you pointing the camera here?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Can you point it up so you can see my techniques?
Yeah,
It's kind of being silly. All right. That doesn't make sense, John.
It is.
I'm just going for the eye, and it doesn't have to get it like directly right here. I mean, you could say, oh, all you have to do is like this. Well, then you would do another technique. If they're covering themselves like this, you punch, you kick the groin, whatever. And also there's other contact points, like here. Even though I'm holding this contact point is hard, right? Because I'm going boom, 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 right? So you can, if their head is here, whack! You could like karate chop with this, you're using this as a contact point, boom, and then come back, boom. All right, so that's the dragon. And a lot of the moves are, it's like you're doing eyes, groin, or groin, eyes. So if they do block like that, perfect, bang, boom. That's how it goes. Okay? But in the song, with the kids, I just focus on the hand part because, well, I don't know, maybe I should add that kick in, why not, right? And again, you could take this, just that concept of just that one technique. Sink down, think of like a yogic, sink into the ground, work on your fingers, like flex these muscles back here, sink down in here. That could even be your little early morning exercise, just this technique. And what I really like about these techniques, the wheels and the dragon, right? You could even switch into some kicks, because dragon tail, What I really like about these techniques is when you have kids like shoulder to shoulder, you don't have any space. I did wheels and I did dragon. So you're showing variation, but at the same time you have enough space to do it, even if you have a lot of people in a small space. All right, well that's it for today, and tomorrow we do snake. Subscribe, like, subscribe, share my videos. It helps support what I do, all the work I do in Chinatown, all the work I do in other communities, bringing communities together through Kung Fu.